Sisyphean.
Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. I am Sisyphus Reborn, and welcome back to our Sisyphean struggle to amass a collection of unique items here in Path of Exile. We are continuing on with our journey. Before we move on, I figure I should take a moment to list and recount all of the uniques that we have found so far. That's it. That's the whole list. We haven't found a single goddamn unique. Granted, we're still very early on in the game, but you know what? Maybe today our fortunes will change. I figure, like comparing this with the Diablo, you'd find something like, I don't know, Tarnhelm, like Hotspur, right? A Hand of Brock. Like uniques are not that common, but having played a few hours, I think you'd expect to find at least one. We, on the other hand, are in Struggle Town. We've leveled up a few times. We found a few good gear upgrades. We've gotten killed a couple times, but no uniques so far. Let me just adjust my mic slightly. Yeah. But you know what? We're gonna keep at it. We're in it for the long haul. One thing that I will do though is I think I did get a new loot filter. And it's another NeverSync filter, but I'm switching from regular to semi-strict. And I'm gonna see, hopefully this is gonna reduce the amount of clutter on the field, and we'll see how this works out for us. Like, as with all loot filters, I think they really make the most sense.
For some, death is welcomed with open arms. Did you end Brutus's suffering out of avarice or mercy? Only you know the answer to that one.
Right, I accidentally clicked on Nessa. Didn't mean to talk to her, but I guess she didn't have a long bit of dialogue. Well, let's just get rid of some of our stuff. All right, let's just accept that trade. And what was I gonna say? I feel like loot filters really only make sense. I mean, I guess they make sense throughout your journey, but they only really become stable in the end game, because, again, to compared to Diablo, what you're looking for at the between level 0 to 10, what you're looking for between level 10 to 20, what you're looking for between level 20 to 30, like what rune words are valuable, what sort of uniques are valuable, what sort of rares are valuable. All of that changes pretty quickly, and it's only once you start hitting like level 70, 80, that's when it starts to stabilize. Okay, I want high runes, I want rare items with these specific characteristics, I want these specific set items, these specific unique items, that kind of thing. Mostly it boils down to how quickly can I craft Enigma, but there are a few other things that you would be looking at. What are we doing? What are we doing here? We've got to follow the Emperor's Road. Where are we right now? What is this? This is Prisoner's Gate. Here's one thing I'm gonna do is excuse me, that's very rude. I was looking some stuff up. So I want to see what are the notable things inside Prisoner's Gate. Path of Exile. Prisoner's Gate is it has a waypoint. Mainly I'm looking for like other like any optional side dungeons like the pit in Diablo 2. Connected to the upper prison, which is where we I think came from, the ship graveyard and the western forest. Okay, I remember the forest from my days playing the beta. Not sure if I remember the ship graveyard. Superior Saber. I think that's the normal version of the items we're using. Oh, one thing I didn't really... I guess, to be fair, I wasn't really looking for... I didn't spend too much time searching, but I didn't really find any solution for the fact that seemingly sometimes I wasn't able to target enemies last episode. My very strong suspicion is that it has to do with playing with a controller. I would occasionally have similar problems in Diablo 2 Resurrected. There'd be weird things that would happen on a controller that simply would not happen if you were playing mouse keyboard. Alright, there's some sort of tomfoolery going on here with these dudes trying to be very... You see, it's happening again. Am I just it can't be that I'm just missing this guy, right? It cannot be that I'm just missing this guy. It has to be something... Can we convince him to move? So now that he's moved, now he will die. Yeah, it like... I don't know if there's like any true solution to this problem other than sometimes the way monsters are standing, the game will just understand that there's something there to target, but then their hitbox just isn't there, or like I don't know what the ultimate explanation is. And already looks like the semi-strict filter is either working to reduce clutter, or perhaps we're just having a dry run. Oh, a 3 linked red sockets gloves. It's pretty nice. Unfortunately, it's the wrong color for us, but it's not too bad. Tribal chest. School of Wisdom, I'll take that. Nothing in this one. Whoa! What does she do? Thaumatic. Excuse me? Thaumatic seal. Right. It seems to require some sort of key. Why can nothing ever be straightforward in an RPG? Whenever somebody gives you a mission and it seems like it's really straightforward, you know some nonsense is gonna happen. You can be like, oh, just go to this place. And nope, somebody's gonna be standing in the way doing some nonsense. I don't know why I picked up that sapphire ring. It is a white item. It may maybe it's really good. Where even is it? God, where did I? No, I surely didn't equip it. Yeah, no, that's not a. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna discard it. How do I? Can I? Is there a way to? Is there a way to sort my inventory? Let me see. Is there an option if I go to my controls? Input controller device, input method. Hang on, let me look this up. Path of Exile, sort inventory. Is that an option? Pretty sure in Diablo 2 that was an option, and like in D2R, sort inventory. Is that an option? So looks like there won't be. Here's a question on Reddit from 8 years ago. So it's not an option. Okay, well, duly noted. So there's Orb of Chance. Just move it, dude. Oh my god, how do I move it? Man, this is unbelievable. Can I? Okay, pick up is Y. Alright. Orb of Transmutation. That's a portal scroll. That's an identify scroll. What is this? Blacksmith's whetstone. I'll just put that there. What is this? Orb of Augmentation. Okay, well, let's put that there. You know what? Let's actually put all of these to the left. Why am I holding on to Iron Greaves? Right? Transmutation Shard. Let's just put that there. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Just put that there. I don't know why I'm holding on to this. I'm just going to discard that. So I'm actually going to put the orbs to the left. Orb of Chance. Orb of Augmentation. Sounds nice, I guess. Orb of whatever, the Blacksmith's Whetstone. I'll put that there. We should put these in our like stash eventually. Orb of Transmutation, okay. Whispering something or the other. Whispering Essence of Greed, Whispering Essence of Contempt. Put this here. Put this here, and now the gems that we've collected, that's a red spell or a skill. That's a green attack. That's another red active skill. That is a red totem skill. This is a green aura skill, which we might use. This is a faster attacks support skill, which we can't equip on anything just yet. This is a red support, a chance to bleed support. Let's just put that there. What the hell is this? Chromatic orb. Reforges the color of sockets on an item. Probably a pretty valuable thing, I would imagine. Let's put this down here. Put this down here. A stack of 20 shards becomes an augment orb. A stack of 20 shards becomes an orb of alteration. Okay. Sounds nice. Alright. Well. That'll have to... There's got to be a better... Hang on. Let me put these Whispering Essences like this. Actually, no. I'm just gonna put these Whispering Essences in my stash. Let me, what's the portal button? Hang on, what's the button to portal? I surely don't have to go into my inventory every time. There's obviously a button, but I can't spot it on the UI. At least not clearly. So, what did I want to put in my stash? I wanted to put, how do I... Stash, stash, okay. And what do I already have in my stash? I have a whole bunch of Orbs of Chance, a Gem Cutter's Prism, and some other stuff. Alright, well. Let's move this here. Let's... stash this stuff, and let's move this over. I should organize my things a little bit better, but for now, I just want to reduce clutter. I'm only going to keep green stuff, because I'm going to be focusing on decks, I do believe. Were there any support gems that... Chance to Flee sounds kind of garbage, honestly. Blood Rage is interesting, but I don't think we can use it. All right, let's head back. Let's head back. Let's head back. And let's kill some dudes. I want to fight some special enemies, and I want to get some good stuff. Give me some good stuff, dude. Here's some special enemies. Axes. Rawhide Tower Shield? I mean, I don't know if it's worth picking up rare items to sell. In Diablo, it is worth collecting gold, because you can use it to gamble for stuff. But the thing is, I don't even know what I would be gambling for, so I don't necessarily want to just like spray and pray and hope for the best. Tricorn is an evasion. Oh, it's an armor with 3 linked green sockets. Now that... ah, man, is that a... Do we have something that can turn an item into a rare item? Upgrades a normal item into a magic item? Upgrades the quality of an item? Reforges the magic item with new shit? Chromatic orb reforge... no, I don't want to reforge the color. Augments a magic... with a new... I mean... easy. So I guess this one is obviously a strength thing. I'm gonna pick that up. Oh, that's a hat. That's a hat. That is a hat. So making this magical might not be a bad thing. What was that? Blacksmith's whetstone. Orb of transmutation, man. Listen, I'm just gonna use it. Bam. And we're just gonna equip it. Yeah, that's a nice hat. And yeah, we're just gonna drop this on the ground. And now we got something with 3 linked sockets. So what do we wanna do? I think first of all, I wanna unsocket double strike and put that here, and the chance to poison support can also go here, and faster attacks can go here. So now I think that's pretty good. You know what? I'll sell this, I guess. All right. Alright, seems pretty nice so far. There's a rare enemy. I'm being pelted by these bozos. Velvet slippers. These are intelligence boots. Ooh, this is a unique enemy. Angulath. Oh, Quicksilver Flask, is that a, like a... Oh, it's unidentified? I'll, get this chest plate. How... Ooh, how far are we from the waypoint? We are literally right by the waypoint. So, you know what? Let me, identify my shit. We already have a Quicksilver Flask, and this is a, better version of that. 33% chance to avoid getting hit during effect. Well, you know what? That seems pretty cool. Let's identify this. Our current slippers are like armor slippers, I guess. What does this do for us? 8% increased rarity of items found. You know what? Even if these aren't ultimately ideal, essentially getting magic find is pretty good. It's a pretty good thing as far as I'm concerned. And we're still getting small upgrades, which I'm happy about. Alright. Let's sell some shit. Yeah. Sell this. Sell that. Sell this. Sell that. Sell this. Alright, so what are we getting? We're getting Orb of Alteration and some other stuff. Right. I'm also gonna move this stuff a little bit to the right. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Alright, do I want double strike, or do I just want to focus on, what do I have? It's literally just a double strike, okay. Well, shouldn't I just sell this? Or maybe I'll want it on another character. Let's not do anything hasty. It only takes up one spot. Right, so Prisoner's Gate. There are currently no waypoints. Alright. Alright. So where do we come from? Oh, I don't think we can go back the way we came. All we can do is press on forwards. Alright. So what do we where are we going? There might be a little bit of a space over here. Going in. There's definitely some dudes up in here.
My spirit is spent.
Easy does it. Oh yeah, I need to. Ooh, there's another friend. Spiked Club. I don't think fits the bill. Easy. What? What's going on? Excuse me? That was weird. That must be, like, I'm playing on Wi-Fi, which I know is a cardinal sin, but, like, it's not like I'm playing a hardcore character, so I'm not too worried. If I get killed because of lag, then I'll get killed because of lag. But what did I pick up? Or what? Something. Oh no, I had to spend a skill point. So let's go to the passive tree. And what were we going towards? We were. Well, we were doing dual wield damage and then more dexterity, and then we said maybe we'll do the auras. And then going through the auras, we'll come here, and then this. Oh god, this is faster ailments. I don't think. No, and then we wanted to go through this. So I think we will maybe do some aura shenanigans, because the aura tree also, or like the aura pathway also just gives us more maximum mana, even more maximum mana, and even more maximum mana. And then vitality, man, this also seems pretty interesting. Well, hang on, let's see this. 1% of attack damage leached as life. 40% increased maximum total recovery per second from leech. Leached as man? Maybe that's the way to do this. Yeah. You know what? Blood-soaked blade. Weeping wounds instead of mana. Man, this is. I'm getting sucked into some major rabbit holes. So where even am I? Did I take feline swiftness? Did I take this stuff? Or hang on, was I aiming for feline swiftness? Movement speed while dual wielding seems pretty awesome. So honestly, let's actually prioritize that. How are we doing on the map? Let's go in this direction. Easy does it. Come on, don't move away. Just stand there. Take your punishment like a man, like a goat man. It's time to separate the goat men from the goat boys. All right, let's go around. Just take out some dudes and let's continue onwards. Yeah.
My spirit is spent.
Easy. Alright. Medium. I don't think I care about that very much. Looks like we got some blue enemies. Alright, boys. Let's see what we're looking for. I don't know necessarily where we are even trying to go. All I know is just we must press onwards. You don't necessarily need to know where you're going. You just need to go and have faith that at some point you'll realize what needs to be done. I don't need to track down every random guy that's running away like a coward. Alright, let's take some of these dudes out. One thing I'm curious about, the first unique that we find, whenever we find it, what are the odds that it's actually going to be useful? Because... fuck off, dude. Stand still, dude. What are you doing, man? Yeah, what are the odds it'll actually be useful? Man, come on. This is bullshit, man. Stand still. Come on, man. Like, the AI on these things is a little bit too annoying. I understand giving enemies some sort of realistic survival instinct, but at the same time, you gotta balance that with, is it also fucking annoying? There's another, oh, but that's a ranged skill we don't care about. Ship graveyard, I think, is where we need to go. Maybe I shouldn't be leaving.
I almost feel sorry for these doomed sea dogs.
Maybe I shouldn't be leaving any gems because you never know which ones might secretly end up being like the best skill in the game. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. Alright. Are there... Well, here's a waypoint. I'm glad to have it. I do appreciate melee enemies because they don't run away like little biatches. Plague mask. Bastard sword is two-handed. I'll pick that up. Tribal mask. Spectral swashbucklers. These guys look pretty cool. Easy does it, boys. Easy does it. The lighting on the moon over the water, I don't know if you see it on the right on the screen, that looks really good. So, at least, maybe there's something weird with like the daytime lighting when it's over the water. Or maybe, like, in-universe, the light just looks weird. That's also, like, who's to say that the sun reflecting on the water works the same way in this world as it does in our world, right? That's an arrogant assumption. Alright, what am I looking for? There's a lore entry over there to the left. Seems like enemies are debuffing me. Oh, or was it enemies debuffing me, or is it this? It might have been the enemies debuffing me, because you know what? Easy. Let's see what this has to say.
Calm stands before us and looks out to the raging sea. He sings, calls, screams to our ancestors to come to our aid. He offers them gifts of old, a feast of heart and mind, muscle and marrow, cooked in the fire and rock of this angry land. We have not practiced these ways in so many years. Only in the darkest of times, most desperate of times, do we perform these oldest of rituals. Only here and now may we sacrifice and consume our own. Only in our king can we trust this return to our ancient self.
Man,
Calm stands before us and looks
what was the end of that?
He sings.
Only in our king can we trust this return to our ancient selves. Yeah, the ending got cut off, unfortunately, because somebody rudely attacked me. Like, who does that? Who attacked somebody while they're like well, it's a carving, so I assume that even though we can hear the text, that's just like a dramatization. What's actually happening is your character is reading it and maybe imagining the person speaking, or maybe like the voice is being magically projected into their mind, but really what's happening is you're just reading it. But what I'm getting, like, who attacks somebody while they're reading? That's such a dick move, man. You know what's also a dick move is anybody that applies a slow debuff. Because that is just the worst. Oh, there I see a question mark. Sorry, an exclamation mark. That is Fairgraves. Boss fight maybe, or... ooh, chromatic ore. We'll see him. We'll talk to Fairgraves in a moment. Let's just make sure we've explored the rest of this area. All right. Because just in case there are any like special monsters like these, I want to get a chance to fight them.
Starting to think there's more to life than prize or perish.
Alright. Gain another level. Alright.
My spirit is spent.
Alright, easy. Let's spend this. I never got feline swiftness, I guess. Huh. Oh, we can allocate skills after taking a notable passive in this cluster to select a bonus. But then we can only select one bonus, I think? Well, we'll see. Well, now we got some... let's see. 2 different weapon types. Maim enemies, blind enemies. Well, you know what? There's some. It's given me some food for thought. We'll think about it. Do I have any points to spend? I don't. Well, let me accept this, and that should make us run. I can already feel myself running faster. Right, that feels pretty good. Wait, what else? What else does that do for me? Chance to block while dual building, right? That seems pretty good too. There's some more lore. Hopefully nobody... God, that's so obnoxious, dude. Jeweler's orb? Seems like that could be pretty nice. One of my gems leveled up. Faster attacks. Support. Right. Easy. Anybody... If anybody wants to attack me, do it now. Attack now or forever hold your peace. Alright. Easy, guys. Alright.
Calm is gone. Our king has taken our finest 500 warriors and descended into the depths of Rayclast. He spoke to us of a vision, a gift from the ancestors. Calm has been deceived. The vision was a gift from the Black Spirit. It has conquered Calm. The Black Spirit has conquered the Karui way. Hyri has made ready her canoes. We will take those that are left, 500 forgotten families, and carry them back to their true homes. Back to Ngā Makanui. Calm's promises have led us into nightmare. Hyri will lead us back to the dawn.
I'm sure everything will be fine. You're just being, Oh, excuse me. You're just being overly dramatic. Everything. Oh boy! Easy, easy, easy. Let's everybody just relax. Cutthroat's touch seems like whatever that is, it's hitting me pretty hard. Ugh. And he's like throwing hand grenades or some shit. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't appreciate it. Get fucked, son. Well, I'll take a look at those. Easy, easy. Greater mana flask. I'll, you know, think about that. Alright, speaking of our mana flasks, superior large, undiluted medium. And then greater. 169 over 4 seconds versus 104 over 4 seconds. I mean, that's just better, right? That's just better, right? I mean, that's just much better. 169 over 4 versus 104 over 4, 8 of 35. I mean, the charges might be an issue. 9 of... I mean, I feel like there's not much to distinguish the two in terms of charges. Alright, let's see. Well, there's a few different things where there could be enemies or other stuff. So let's just talk to Fairgraves. Captain Fairgraves, how's it going, man?
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave tamer, pirate bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands. So, what am I doing here? Apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes.
Oh, what? He was saying something.
My loveliest...
What was he saying? I pressed A. I thought you had to end this. I didn't think he was gonna...
Frankly, I would have been...
Okay, so that was that.
Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathos, and she repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate, took my hard-earned all-flame, and with it the wind out of my sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Till I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, until the sun's final setting. Frankly, I would...
Oh, easy, easy.
Frankly, I would...
The All Flame?
I hunted the vagaries of a near-forgotten myth to a shattered cathedral in the Inner Empire. I took the All-Flame and encased it within a lantern of pure silver, the only element it seemed incapable of consuming. Oh, the All-Flame does many a marvelous thing in the hands of one who knows how to harness its power. Oh, banish any thoughts of using it for yourself. It would burn you alive.
Okay, so the dialogue does just end on its own. You don't have to press A. I've got to get used to that. Goodbye. Goodbye. So this is an optional quest. Probably, I'm guessing it's gonna be easy. Does it? Like, wherever this dungeon is taking us. The Ship Graveyard Cave sounds like a fun place. Sounds right up my alley. But before we go in, let's just poke around. Some blue monsters. I'll take out some dudes and we'll see what's cracking inside this cave in just a moment. Spiked bundle is, I don't know what that is. I don't.
My spirit is spent.
Frankly, I don't care. Let's see. I'm guessing we'll find the All Flame in here. You can earn a personal hideout by completing a certain quest for Helena. in Act 2. That's something I am very keen on doing. Easy does it. Get out of my way. The graveyard. The ship graveyard cave. A yellow monster. Straight wisdom, sure. Easy, easy. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, alright, alright. Bunch of dudes, alright. And this comes to an end. Oh, there. Okay. Alright. So what do we got here? Some more dudes. Nobody too interesting in this section, at least not that I can see. Easy, easy. Let me just move the map out of my way a little bit, because it is a little bit hard. Like, the enemies are really blending in with the background. There seems to be something marked on the map. Man, the slow debuff is really obnoxious. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna have stuff that speeds me up, but I believe it's better saved for like emergencies, or once you've fully cleared an area to run through, and not just to be used willy-nilly just because of, you know, some enemy that put a shitty little debuff on you. Oh, there's an enemy, a special enemy with a bunch of slave girl. Oh no, she died. I'm so sorry about. Oh, wait, easy. What? I thought we were being attacked, but I'll take the all flame. Return it to Fairgraves. I'll do that. And this takes me back to the ship. Isn't that the same place that I came from? Well, before we do that, let's take a look around. Surely there's at least one other special mob somewhere in here. Surely, excuse me. There looks like there's a couple zones we haven't looked at yet, so let's just take a peek. No reason not to. Easy does it. All right. There's somebody who's kind of special. Alright, we're approaching another level. And I think what I want to do is I want to focus on mana recovery. I want to go towards that side. Mana recovery more so than just increase. It's hard to say. I think like the more damage I do, obviously the more value I'll get out of that. But like just increasing my mana seems like a very like passive way of playing, which I'm not sure I want to commit myself to doing just yet. Alright. Oh, it takes me all the way back here. That's helpful.
My Allflame, my blessed damned Allflame. Oh, you want your moment, the firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is, and for the Allflame to give life, it must first be kindled with life, and since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts, I have little option but to make do with what I have, namely, you.
Well, who could have seen that coming?
Gentlemen of honor, it pains me greatly to do this.
What's this?
Hard times
So come on, man. Fight me. Fight me. Don't just send dudes. Come on, man. Fight me yourself. Don't be a coward. I gained a level. Oh, he has come out. Well. Ooh, an amulet? And a belt?
It's not every day that I get to duel with a legend. Thank you, Fairgraves.
Iron hat, I don't think we care about. But let's look at this other stuff. Iron greaves. I mean, they better have like magic find or some shit. They hilariously do, but what are we losing out on? We're losing out on life regen and energy shield, but it's better rarity for stuff. So I am gonna equip it. Plague mask. I mean, whatever. I'll keep what I have, I think. All identified, I'll just sell it. And rustic sash is this easy. Reflects damage, strength, and armor. 24 life, fire resistance. I mean, resistances are nice. Global physical damage is just a thing that the item gives us. Oh, but the amulet, this is gonna be good. Amber, well, it's a strength amulet, but surely... Oh, all elemental resistances, dexterity, adds damage to... You know what? I say we should just take that. Yes, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, have we reached the edges of this zone? I don't think we have. I think there are maybe a few things left for us to see before we take our leave of the ship graveyard. Oh, we also gained a level, which I will deal with shortly. Let's just let us just Alright, so there's another exit here. Alright. This takes us where? The Cavern of Wrath seems like a fun place to be. God, man, like this debuff is just really bad. I feel like their percentage chance of inflicting it should be a little bit lower than what it is, because it shouldn't be that you, like, just standing next to them means you're gonna be debuffed and you're gonna be walking slowly. Just because of how annoying debuffs like that are. Alright, so it's one thing I just want to quickly check. And I know that almost certainly there's nothing there, but right by where the waypoint is, there's a little bit of unexplored. I just want to make sure like there isn't some special named enemy hiding in like this patch. Almost certainly not, but yeah, okay, well, I had to check. I had to check. And I'm out of my Quicksilver, which is very sad. But, I think we're just gonna continue onwards. How far am I gonna go? I want to get to the... I don't know when like the next big boss fight is gonna be. How about the next wave? Let's clear the Cavern of Wrath. Let's get to like the next waypoint. I don't think there's gonna be a waypoint in the Cavern of Wrath. Something tells me. Maybe there is. Wherever there's a next waypoint, we'll end the episode there. All right, boys. Let's see. Type a $sign in your chat message to talk in trade chat. Well, I don't know how. Well, there's a waypoint. Please. Well, that wasn't unsettling at all. Sailor's skin.
Welcome, husband. We knew in our hearts that you would find us. Come, Doresso. Ambrosia and Amarissa must meet their father. Come, my love. Return to your family.
Jesus, dude, this is some dark stuff, man. I don't remember this from the... Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to like the lore stuff, but this is harrowing, man. Easy, let's easy, dude. Again, it's doing that thing where it's like I'm standing next to them but like not hitting anybody. I used up all my mana, man. Come out of my fucking way, dude. Out of my fucking way, man. I'm fucking dead. I need to... I'm cornered? Excuse me? Alright, whatever, dude. That was annoying. Anyway, let me go to my passive tree, because I think I can select a mastery skill. Man, the 60% damage increase while wielding 2 different weapon types seems tempting. Maybe... Listen. Maybe let's hold off on this one. And let's wait until we know a little bit more about what our build is going to be. Because there's just so many options. One thing I want to do though is I want to start going towards the Leech Mastery tree. But are we set up? For leech action. Well, what else are we gonna do? Is the question. We could go down here and then what? Impale when an impaled enemy is impale mastery. Well. Jewel socket, vigor. The reason I wanted to go through mana and aura was because it takes me to the next dual wield tree. Converts all evasion to arm banner mastery. Man, what am I? What am I? I'm so out of my depth in this game. Okay, well, what do I... How do I want to get to this? I want to get to this dual wielding mastery. At this dual wielding mastery. How do I get there? What do I want to get there via? Not two-handed. Mana and aura seems like the only option. Maybe Uh, frenzy charges, like maybe we just do like mana mastery. Maybe we just do this. Because this is mana and aura. Yeah. Let's just do that. So how do we get there? Dual wield accuracy? I don't think so. Let's just do damage. Let's apply this and then we'll make our way there. Alright, boys. So what are we doing? I want to clear out this area and I'll end the episode on the next waypoint. Like, I'm constantly shifting the goalposts, but I am just having too much fun, man. Jade Chopper seems like it's probably an axe. Indeed it is. Indeed 'tis. Alright, how are we, Well, you know what? Let's just make sure that there's nothing back here that I'm leaving before I move on. Yeah, see, there was a whole section of the map that I would have just walked completely past.
My spirit is spent.
Well, maybe not a whole section. Maybe I was a little bit overly optimistic about what that section of the map held. But now we know there's nothing there. Oh, easy does it. There's some shenanigans going on. Easy does it. But nothing really here. Let's go up and around. More blue enemies. These ones are always a bit tricky. Because sometimes they'll run away, and then depending on how they're standing, sometimes I just won't be able to hit them for no identifiable reason. A yellow enemy? Rawhide boots. I'll pick up those. Alright, we're already close to another level. Wasn't there? Precision is an aura skill. Accuracy and critical strike chance. I mean, I'm sure there are other aura, like other more exciting aura skills than what we have. Easy does it. Easy, easy. Oh, it's a named enemy. Oh, it's Amarissa, one of Merveil's daughters. But like Merveil's probably gonna get angry and now, man, come on. I was attacked. I was just defending myself, man. I don't wanna get into any of this shit. I'm just trying to keep to myself. Well, admittedly, I did come into this cave, but you know, I did all well. Everybody that I've been killing in this game, every single thing I've killed in this game is something that attacked me first, right? Like everybody watching this can attest to that. Like if my character was put on trial, you could be like, yeah, no, he's telling the truth. He was self-defense, officers. Primitive staff is why is that? Oh, is it because of the
Traveling light.
is it because of the socket arrangement that it's highlighted in that manner? Why is it being highlighted with that color? It's got a... It's got 3 linked sockets, 1 of each color. Is that a good thing? I have no idea. I have no goddamn idea. What I do know is I'm gonna portal to town and sell some shit. Just out of curiosity, what would it sell for? Yeah, take a sip of water. We're being...
Merveil dwells in the caves beyond the wrecks, at the head of Siren's Cove. Leave her be, and we can only hope that she continues.
Oh no, dude. Merveil.
Take your chances with the Siren, then have this. It may be of some help. But please, know that you don't have to do this. Tarkley and I are getting used to having you around.
We're being warned not to mess with Merveil. Lacerate? Oh, that's an AO... Ooh, excuse me. Lacerate is a green AoE. Releasing waves of... You know what? That's gonna be my pick. That's a projectile AoE. This is a melee AoE. I'll take that. And... So... Easy. That gives me, what out of it? A chromatic orb. Okay. Is that why? Is it because it sells for a chromatic orb? I think that might be why it was highlighted like that. Anyway. Wait, did I not equip my rare sash? Well, I mean, I lose fire resistance. I gain life regen and damage reflection. Man, maybe I will just sell this. If this had like magic find on it, I'd think about it. But I don't want to sell my like triple linked socket thing. Alright, what else am I selling? You know, I guess I'll sell that. I guess I'll keep this. I guess I'll sell this. I guess I'll sell this. I guess I'll sell this. I guess I'm already selling this, right? You know what? Well, let's accept this trade. All those items are gone. Alright. Some page was unlocked. I don't know what I'm supposed to have unlocked. 10% increased chances. Well, no, 10% increased rarity, and in addition, cold resistance and lightning resistance, and evasion rating. We would lose a bit of maximum life. We would lose armor, but we would gain 1 extra resistance. I think maybe we want to focus on evasion. I think resistances are pretty important, so I'll hold on to this. In fact, I'll equip this right now. We're not losing any magic find, so did I hang on? Equip that. All right, sell this. Sell this. Lightning Tendrils is a blue AoE. This I'm probably just gonna put in my stash, I think. I'll organize this shit later. For now, I'll just do it like this. I'll keep the green stuff on my inventory just because I might want to swap into it, you know, like on the fly. Lacerate, I'm just gonna equip. I said lacerate, I am gonna equip into my gloves. And is there some green support, some useful green support that I can put into it? Chance to flee sounds like trash. If it works the way it works in Diablo, then it probably is trash. Maybe there's some applications for it, but I generally don't like that sort of a mechanic in video games. So let's accept the trade. Alright. So I think we're about to go into a bit of a boss fight situation. Let's talk to Bestel.
Fairgraves was a good man, a fine explorer. He opened the door to many a new world, for better or for worse. Usually for worse when it came to the natives. There's some peace in the knowledge that he now rests where he should. Let's not speak of Fairgraves again, shall we? He was an inspiration to many. 'Twould be a shame to spoil a good hero.
Yeah, it'd be a shame to spoil a good story with the truth. Something inconvenient like the truth. Right, so I think we gotta read this book to gain the skill. And then, let's spend the skill. Let's go into a passive. Let's go into that aura and mana. Or let's start going towards that aura and mana situation. Like 5 mana per second seems pretty tempting. But first we gotta get some decks. And now let's see what we can do about Merveil. Maybe she'll listen to... Maybe we can just explain our point of view and she'll be like, oh, it's totally understandable that that you killed one of my daughters. You know, it was self-defense. You didn't mean to do it. Yeah, maybe that's how it will play out. Alright, dude. Alright, dudes. There's an area transition up ahead. Easy, easy. Got some friends over here. I got a carving knife. Easy, easy. There's a chest. And let's go down here. Is there any reason to be here? Not really. All right. So let's pop the potion just to go a little bit fast. There's nothing there. Have we... Alright, so this must be the only way we can go. Alright, so let's just... Again, probably shouldn't be using my potion, so... Cavern of Anger? We're in the Cavern of Wrath? This just seems to be getting, Jeez, did this... Like the atmosphere, like whoever, like the tone setting for this for this zone is spot on. Like, I'm actually a little, I'm actually highly unsettled by all of this. So, good, good job on whoever did this area in particular. The spooky vibe. Without overdoing it, you nailed it. It's really, really well done. Okay, this is some Horror Chew. Classic rare monster name. Treasure chest. Has spawned Merveil's other daughter? Oh no. Oh, easy, easy. Oh, I'm stuck. Am I stuck? Was I stuck? Oh man. But I guess in this case, I was basically trying to rob them. So how did I get there? Man, I don't... Like, how, hang it. Okay, this is the, I thought that I could walk across here, and I clearly could not. Oi, 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 oi. And I'm being, like, again, slowed down. Easy. Okay, okay, guys. Everybody just relax. This is a main quest, by the way, to kill Merveil, and not optional. You know, I'm not a violent man by nature. I don't enjoy killing, but somehow every time you play an RPG, you can't help but kill most of the people you meet. All right, you know what? Let's go into our passives. Wasn't there a thing that we could spend something on? Let's now go into mana and aura, area of effect. We get more maximum mana, then even more mana, and then even more mana. Sounds pretty good. Alright, easy. Easy does it. This I can walk across. Easy. Who's hitting me, man? Come on. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. These... Man, they're so hard to see. These guys. Alright. Well, that's a skill. I'll investigate that in a moment. For now, though, I just want to get my bearings in this place. All right. So there seems to be stuff down here that I haven't seen. Like if we go back here. So let's see. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe it's. Well, no, it terminated in a dead end. What's hitting me, dude? What the fuck? Merveil's attendant. All right. All right, Merveil. It's time to hash out our differences like adults. I know I've killed 2 of your daughters at this point, and arguably that second one was, you know, I came into this cavern and opened up a treasure chest that, if we're, you know, being technical, maybe didn't belong to me, and then one of your daughters spawned in. But hey, man, listen, if you're willing to just, you know, let a couple things slide, it's still kind of sort of self-defense. If you think about it, but if you think about it but don't think too hard about it, you know. Easy. Who's this? It's a yellow enemy. I'm probably gonna start taking muchos damage unless I move. Easy. I need to start. Oi. I'm not hitting this guy, man. Come on. It's happening again. Oi. Whoa. Are they just endlessly spawning these things, man? That's lame. I need to fucking kill. Oh, I picked up something I didn't want to pick up. How are you not hitting there? Come on, man. Just hit this. This is gonna be a bit of an issue. like standing next to enemies and just swinging at the air, slightly off to their left. And meanwhile, why am I not doing any damage? This enemy must be really strong. Nope, it's just because you were standing there swinging off to the side. God damn it! This is gonna be a problem. All right. Well, this is I think we're clearing out another dead end, potentially. Or transmutation, sure, I'll take that. Let's go up and around. Is there anything? No, there's not. Alright, so let's go in this direction. Let's use our potion. I'm probably using these potions all. I'm just using them as a way to, you know, get through these areas quickly. You're probably supposed to like use the potion effects to your advantage during actual combat situations, which I'm not really doing. But hey, listen, I'll get better at it over time. There's obviously something here. How do I get there?
At last, I have so much I wish to share with you.
How do I get to that part? The part like just over there. Is there a... Well, these orange areas are things you can is there a way to get there? I don't know if there... Maybe it'll open up. No. This is an area transition. Well, you know what? I tried my best. If I'm missing something and if it's really annoying people, just let me know, and I will come back to an area I have already completed if I've missed something. Oh, Merveil's lair? Well, this doesn't look ominous at all.
This is love's true face!
Hey, Merveil! Relax. Just chill. Oi. Easy. Easy. God, what did I just say? What did I just say, Merveil? I said let's talk about our differences like adults. There's a second phase. Of course there's a knew it was too easy. Alright. This is the first proper boss fight, it seems. And the key, obviously, is don't stand in the same place for too long. Don't. Oh, no, I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. Ah, man, I couldn't move. I couldn't see where I was. Oh, God, that sucks, dude. Ah, come on. The screen is very busy in this part of the map. Got out of my face, dude.
We stand at death's door. Ladies first, fair Merveil.
Go away, man. Go away. So those goat hide boots are potentially something we can sell. This has 2 unlinked green sockets. It's a simple robe. Whatever, So now that rusted hatchet is probably, I think the loot filter is about what the items can be sold for. Well, let's take a look at this. It doesn't have any, well, I mean, it's got a pretty good evasion rating. It regenerates life. It gives us only fire resistance. Strap leather. What's in there? A dash is in there. Well, we can put dash in here. We would lose, well, we would gain a lot of evasion rating. We'd gain maximum life. We'd gain cold resist. And we do a bit of reflect damage. We'd lose lightning resist. I think this is worth equipping. And we'll unsocket that and socket it into our armor again, or our boots. Let's put it in a. We only just got this armor. We'll probably keep it for a while, so let's just put it in there. And then what was this? Let's take a look at that.
Doresso gave me the gem, kissed me, promised that he would be by my side forever. I sang for him. I sang for Oriath with his gem at my throat. Khaleesi's gem. Khaleesi's voice. I sang in her echo, performing arias that had once made the Empire weep. I listened to Khaleesi's lullabies in my dreams. I gave myself to her music, mind and body. Doresso left me for San with a promise to free me from Khaleesi. I begged him not to go, tried to show him the wonder of my transformation, the beautiful daughters he would soon meet. He couldn't see. None of them could see. I fled from their hatred. When Doresso returns, I will cast his cure away. I will teach him what true love is.
Okay, that explains a lot. I think we'll probably get a waypoint pretty close, and I think we'll wrap up shortly after getting that waypoint. All right. We'll head home and to earn a personal hideout, complete the quest in Act 2. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, we are in Act 2. Alright. So we'll go back to Lion Eye's Watch. And we'll call that good. Alright. Let's talk to Nessa.
I thought you were a fool for seeking out Merveil. A fool in love with death. Now, I don't know. Still, You've delivered this coast from the terrors that long held sway here. We may now find some respite, and that's more than any of us could have hoped for. But please, consider this. What have you become when even nightmares fear you?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think I'm I'm that special yet, but I appreciate. I know you didn't mean it as a compliment, but I'll take it as a compliment. What's on this? And then so this is Orb of Augmentation. I think it was these boots that were had an outline around them. I don't know. Maybe I'm misinterpreting what the loot filter was trying to say about those items. But we'll just sell these, accept that trade. Do I want to talk to these other guys? I'll maybe save all the other talking for next episode. Is there anything that I want to drop in here? Maybe my chromatic orbs. I should probably just stash them. I don't trust myself to hold on to anything even remotely valuable. I'll just put that there. And plus it'll, you know, save a slot for ourselves. This is a strength and intelligence skill. We'll just drop this up here. Is there anything else I want to drop off? What's this? A jeweler's orb. Reforges the number of sockets. Alright. You know what? Let's just hold on to everything else. And let's call it good. Let's reflect on what was accomplished in this episode. We basically just gained a bunch of levels. We found a few upgrades, these boots that give us some, you know, magic find essentially. We now have a rare amulet, we got a rare armor, we have a 3-length socket helmet where we put our dual strike. We equipped Lacerate, but we're not really using it. I should see. Lacerate is probably the B skill. No, B is my dash. I should have been using my dash more often. Lacerate is probably Y. Let me take a look at. I'll have to investigate that next episode. And yeah, I should have been using. I could have used my dash to get out of some of those situations where I was blocked. And listen, man. It's been a struggle. One thing I will mention is that the last couple of days I've been mentally exhausted trying to beat Ascension 20 and Slay the Spire, but it's finally done. In fact, the last thing I had to do was beat Ascension 20 with the defect. Ascension 20 Heart, by the way, with the defect. Now that's finally done. Now I feel like a weight has been lifted and more of my brain energy, I think, will be unlocked because I have a very limited amount of mental capacity. So now more of it is going to slowly be freed up for other games, and you know, and very complicated things like you equipped dash last episode. Maybe use it at least once in a 2-hour session. I'll get better at things like that as we go forward. But yeah, it was a good one. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And we're gonna call that good. Still haven't found a single unique, but you know what? I'm sure it's gonna happen any second now. And with that, I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and until the next time, until next Friday, take care.